What's going on, guys? My name is the Demon. Today, after a failed recording because I forgot to press record, very smart, we're back. And there's a collab ongoing with your boy, ROMANPUSS. ROMANPUSS, thanks for showing up.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I'm glad to be here again. We're doing another collab with some things that we're going to make a little positive today on your channel. We got some things that we actually like about Flying Rush. So you guys don't have to hear about things we don't.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see a more negative video, we can make sure to check out actually Roman's side, where we're going to criticize the game a bit more. In this video, it's not going to be criticizing things. It's going to point out the things we like and maybe suggest some improvements on those things. But make sure to check out his side because that's where the change will happen. You know, that's what we want to see change right there. So make sure to check out his video and let's get into this. So number 10, we have the boss battle mode. Now, the boss battle mode is like usually replaced. Now we have challenge battles, but sometimes we'll have boss battles. They started like last summer, and I like them. I like them a lot. I love the fact that I can just play them, mindlessly grind them, using characters like Capone, Chopper, and Bikini Nami. But I know Roman maybe doesn't like them as much. But what do you have to say about the boss battle system?
I liked them because they brought something new. It's different. It's better than like the ones where they set you at level 80 and you only have 4 skills. Like it's way better than that.
Yeah.
The Big Mom one was like a really good and really big improvement, but it's still a downside is people can just write scripts and just let them keep playing that without having to do anything. So you pretty much it's hard to grind the top level for those, but they're really good. Each boss battle's kind of brought something different, and there's certain characters that are good for it. And so I like them. It's probably one of the better alternate modes, challenge battle modes.
And it's a co-op mode, so you can play hopefully with your friends. If they add the lobby system, sometimes you could get lucky and hop on and play with friends, and blame them if you lose, because losing a boss battle is frustrating. It's so annoying because it's not your fault. Someone is not playing the game or something. So it's like so annoying when you lose one of those. But at the end of the day, it's fun, and hopefully they add a lobby system where I can play with my friends, because if I could play like with Roman, Swarley, and Shinx, and I'd grind all day, max it out in one day, and maybe compete for a top spot. But that's what we have for the boss battle. Now at number 9, we have the classes, where we have an attacker, runner, and defender based system, which I like because it adds an extra layer of complexity over just blue, red, and green. But Roman, you suggested a fourth class. Which one, and what do you think about it?
So I like it to be called support. The only potential issue that I could see with it is just like a lack of people wanting to play them. But if they make them popular characters, then it shouldn't be a problem. And they make them balanced enough. I think it would be great to just kind of separate like the heals and stuff. Like leave defenders to be like defender stuff. I guess some healing is nice, but it would be nice to have
still have healing.
So just give them like a little more like healing oriented abilities or supportive like buffing, debuffing, just all around. I think there's a lot of different tools they could do with that.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing that would separate them is because runners capture flags faster and defenders fill up the treasure faster. The support thing could fill up your support faster. So kind of like what Kaya has, because Kaya was supposed to be the OG support. That's what she was in the OG Bounty Rush. So, and her kit has something with filling up your team boost faster. So maybe all supports could have that as a passive. Like if you have a support and they don't, you'll get team boost faster even by not doing anything. So that would be a nice thing, a nice fourth class that they could add eventually. So at number 8, we have Alliance. Is a nice thing. We like Alliance. Now obviously they miss out on so many features Alliances could have, but Alliance, the idea is there, so I'm really happy they have alliances. So what do you think about alliances, Roman?
Right now they're just kind of nothing. They're just kind of like a title, so they just need to add something that like a point system or something that you get like weekly, and then you get some kind of rewards, and you can spend like these points or whatever on those rewards, and just something that serves purpose for the alliance. Right now it's just kind of a garbage chat box between a few people.
Because no one chats in the alliance, I don't think. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, they added it a long time ago, and hopefully now they will do improvements to it, because there is this thing called Alliance War that you can kind of like make wars with other alliances, but there's no benefit to doing it. It's just for fun, and even that, it's like it's not even easy to get into it and to set it up, so it's like meh, whatever. So make it easy. Make it easy for us to fight other alliances and make it rewarding and give us extra rewards for doing alliance and for winning. Like maybe add up all the wins of your team during the week, and that depending on how many wins you have, you get some rewards, maybe some black things for your skills and things like that. So that would be definitely very, very cool to see for the alliance system. All right. Next, we have at number 7, map design. So, what do you think about the maps in this game?
Overall, I like how each map literally kind of just gives you something different. They're not just like flat, straight maps. Like there is like the day Alabasta. I really do like that map and stuff, but it's kind of nice. As annoying as the tornadoes and the bubbles are in Savity and the other maps, it's just variety. It's pretty cool.
That's the thing, right? Like, even though I don't necessarily enjoy all the games I have in Sabodi, and I definitely don't enjoy all my games in Alabasta Night, sometimes the fish in Dressrosa can be frustrating, but at the end of the day, they follow a theme, the theme of the anime. They highlight something that was important in those anime, in those arcs. The bubbles in Sabodi, for example, were very, very important. So, I like the fact that they're creative with it. Now, unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't make for the best gameplay, but it's still a fun experimentation thing. Now, they did recently add Wano Night, right? Which is nice because Wano Day was a tons of treasure map. And it's in challenge battle only right now. But hopefully one day it will be in league battles. And we want to see more league battles map. Not necessarily once every day, but like, a new map every so often would be nice. Because I think, what was the last one? Fishman or Dressrosa, right? Something like that.
No clue. It's so long ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I got no idea.
Yeah. So they do cool things for the challenge battle mode, which we all know I hate, but it is cool that in challenge, there are like boss battle maps. There are tons of treasure maps. We had 2 of those. We had Wano Day and like Fishman Island, and we have like Brawl 8 maps, which are nice. In the solo mode, we have like 1v1 maps, which hopefully they just add a 1v1 where I could just like go 1v1 someone. Like that would be a nice mode, where we fight in like a small map and just 1v1 with someone just for fun. Like obviously not some ranked system, but just like I could like invite Roman and 1v1, and YouTubers will have a field day with collabs with those. So we can that's a cool thing. So hopefully they do add more maps, but in general I like the creativity with the maps, and I do enjoy a lot of those maps. So good job, Bandai. So, or Bounty Rush team. All right, next, number 6. This goes around something is going to be very debatable. A lot of people will disagree with this point, but because it's subjective, right? It's not an objective thing, but the amount of diamonds they give us is nice, right? The amount of diamonds we get is cool. Character running is a nice way to help upgrade your characters. We also have frags for the free-to-play units. We have general frags for the Bounty Fest units and extreme units. And the thing is, it's very expensive to max out a unit in this game. So what do you think? What would you suggest to make these a bit better?
Well, I mean, there's a variety of things they can do, but they need to make money. I don't know. They have been fairly generous with like the diamonds.
Yeah.
But
for
like,
sure.
I don't know, all this stuff didn't exist at the beginning, so it's really nice that we have
Yeah.
them with like running in the frags. But ways that you can improve it is like different events during like the running. If they did like worst generation units on the treadmill, get like it's like decreased hours to get the frags for them. So
yeah, like I remember D-Free mentioned this months and months ago when he was consistent with Bounty Rush uploads. He mentioned like he's so surprised that we never got like ×2 drops in one of these things, like an event where it's just like ×2 of training. So if you put anyone in the training, you get twice as many orbs, and the limit goes up to 10. That would be cool, maybe on a monthly rotation. This month we could have like Straw Hats. If you have Straw Hats on the treadmill, they will get twice as much. If you have next month could be Marines, the month after could be Warlords, and same thing for the free-to-play frags, right? If you go to the battle points, like, and check out the battle points, by the way, check out my video on which characters you should exchange your battle points for if you want. But here, like, if they did something where it's like instead of 1,250, it could cost 1,000. And every month it would change. So 1 month it would be for Straw Hats. Next month it would be for like CP9. Next month it could be like Worst Generation. Then like Ace and things like that. So I don't know. Marineford. So it could be so many things. They could do so much with this. Like what we have is nice, but it could be much better. Plus give us way more regular fragments, please. Like we need way more of those fragments. All right.
So true.
Now the release schedule of characters. What do you think of that?
It's a good chunk. It's a good amount, and I like it because it like gives us an idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
So, given that we're getting like 3 to 5 characters roughly each month, and which is actually a good like amount.
Yeah.
So it's enough to keep like things lively, and it's always bringing like yeah, I don't know, it's solid. I
That's
agree with
good.
it.
I like it. I like it as well. 3 characters at the worst case. If we get 1 step up, 2 step ups, and just a bounty fest is solo. Hopefully, they never do solo bounty fests again because those are lame. But that's the worst case scenario. But we can get up to 5, where we get 2 step ups, 2 new bounty fests, and a maybe a 3-star, like some event character or something cool we can grind from challenge battles, like the Luffy's. So they can be cool things. And we can get up to 5 characters per month. Maybe they add a new cola character like Sogi King. Hopefully they add more cola characters, man. Jesus, release more
Please.
cola characters.
I
Like it's
need
not if
a good one.
it's like it makes no sense. It's good money wise because it will make people want cola and will make people want dupes. Not everyone can afford tons of cola characters, so I don't know why they're not releasing more. But yeah, let's do a poll. Let's do one single poll with that ticket. 10% chance to get something. So we got a 4-star. Who is it going to be? It's a defender.
No way.
It's Frankie.
Rouge. Oh, gross.
Hey, that's actually really good because he's 6-star. That's insane. So we actually get something hype. So yeah, we went from level 97 to level 100. So that's cool because I want to eventually showcase this guy. So yeah, that's nice. But I like it. I don't like what they are doing with step ups. Every time we get a new step up, it's worse than the last. It's so bad. But hopefully, the theory of having 5 new characters a month is nice. It adds a lot of life. You shouldn't summon for all of the 5 or all of the 4, but summons for the ones you like, and it gives a chance for a lot of variety, which is something we like, and we'll talk about a bit later on. So, number 4, the medal system. What are your thoughts on the medal system?
I like it because it gives you different choices, different builds that you can go on characters. So you never know when you're fighting like a Hina or something. Well, not really Hina, but if you're fighting some kind of attackers or some kind of defenders, mainly defenders actually, you don't know if they could be build full defense like a Sengoku, or they could build attack. There is a general standard for them, but it allows variety for when you're playing characters.
Yeah,
so it's not just one set stone.
Yeah.
Of a character.
That's something cool. Like a lot of people will often go for an attacking build on a unit like Bikini Nami, but mine is defense. So whenever a Blackbeard hits me, no matter what he's doing, he'll never deal a lot of damage because she's not an attacker, she's blue, and she's not a power user. So Blackbeards deal no damage because I have full defense on her. So that's going to be a surprise if they one-shot another Bikini Nami at some point or dealt like a lot of damage. So I like the medal system as well. I like that you can just like have many different combinations, do many different things, but at the same time it's not complicated. It's not too complicated. You can just look at the traits of one medal that you have and build it out, and then look at what other medals have the same traits, and you can build a medal set. You don't have to have the best medal sets. Trust me, I never had a single amazing medal set. I've been using the same one Bikini Nami for a year. That shows.
Don't take his advice. Why doesn't have the medal sets?
So
upgrade.
Yeah, I wish transfer traits were cheaper. That's a big thing. 15 diamonds and you with no guarantee. It's the worst thing when you spend 15 diamonds and get nothing. Like, man, it's just frustrating. But with some improvements to that could be cool. Now, I have something negative to say about the 18% medals, because the 18% medals, I like the idea, right? It makes it so that if you grind, you get something. But the thing is, you're grinding not league battles, you're grinding challenge battles. So they're forcing you to play tons of league or challenge battles to be better in league battles, which I don't like. But it's not too OP, right? Just getting 4% extra on some traits. Yeah, at the end, it adds up to like 20-30%. It's not the worst thing because you'll have to have full 18% medals. And if you're grinding that much, man, I mean, you deserve something. But, I mean, before the 18% medals, we always had a nice way of like, everyone can get all the medals to 14%, right? You just had to play more league battles. You didn't have to play challenge battles. Right now, You have to play challenge battles, but they're changing. They're adding events with 18% medals. They're adding events that allow you to get 18% medal traits, like just transfer 18% medals. So that's cool. So hopefully they stick to that, and that at that point I would be okay with 18% medals. All right. Now, at number 3, we have the most important point in here, which is the gameplay of the game. What do you think of the gameplay?
It's not your typical gacha game. Like this, the only reason, like this is the longest game that I've ever played
Yeah, same.
mobile
Same.
game for, and the reason being is because, I mean, maybe it's because I came from League of Legends. It's very like same style. Like I love
Yeah.
enabling like being the character. You're not just like, it's not like just like a turn-based game where you can collect the characters and then they auto battle themselves. Like
Yeah.
you actually have to play and you get to be the character yourself. So those are my favorite type of games.
Yeah, for sure.
That's basically it. Like I love it.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, the gameplay is just fun. There's some skill to it. Now, unfortunately, Bandai, because it's a Bandai, it's a gacha game. It's not fully skill based. You can't win with a level 1 or like a level 80 bad character against level 100 boost to Blackbeard. But the game itself is skillful, where it takes some skill to do things. Because, like, if I'm watching a new player play, I can tell it's a new player. Right? In most games, you can't really tell unless they do bad mistakes in their turn-based game. But at some point, it's just hard to tell, like the average from the good player. In this game, if someone dodges at bad times, uses his skills at weird times, the way he plays, the way he baits, everything like that is like, you can tell a good player from a great player, from an amazing player, from a top tier player. And then if you're bad, then you're bad. And most players are bad. Even I'm barely good. So but this game has a lot of skill involved in it. The normal attacks, the perfect dodges, the skill usage, and Blackbeard and Shanks that came to ruin everything about skill in this game. But hey man, I love this game so much. It's the game I've been playing the longest among any other gachas. The second being Dragalia Lost, which is the perfect gacha game, by the way, if you guys did not know about that. But let's move on because we love this game. All right, we love the mechanics, and that's why we've been playing for so fucking long. Now, number 2, we have character skills, traits, and kit in general are resembling the anime, right? So, what's a nice example of that?
My first go-to is always Katakuri because like they made it so like he can't be like knocked down. Like he never lands on his back. Like it's like one of the coolest things. They gave him like the anti-stagger, and they've done like a good job for a good chunk of characters. I mean, not so much Blackbeard because they should be doing the extra damage thing, but
some characters still look like are the exact same as the anime. When he fought Ace, they're the exact same ones.
That's true. Yeah, and then like the advantages against Devil Fruit users. Yeah.
So it does make sense, right? We have Blackbeard that makes sense. We have Moria makes sense. A lot of characters make sense. Now counters, I mean, for Shanks it made a lot of sense because he countered Akainu when Akainu was punching Kobe, but in general, characters will feel like what they should in the anime, right? You're not like Kuma feels exactly like Kuma. He has the same exact moves. His combo is like that one throw, and it's not as OP the one punch, obviously, because it's still a game. We have to make it balanced. But Kuma's like he is in the anime. I haven't seen Stampede yet, so I don't know about Bullet. But Garp having that throwing all your cannons. Cannonballs. That's the Logia users always have something that fits their character. Bonnie becomes young, and you cannot hit the child, so that's cool. Every character does what they do in the anime, so that's nice. Now, Shanks, for example, that long range skill doesn't necessarily make sense, but yeah, let's move on from that. Kaido has a revive, which makes sense because in the anime he's something that doesn't die. Moria benefits a lot from teammates dying, which is nice because that's how he works in the anime. I think Sabo, it doesn't. He also has something when teammates die, he gets more crit, but I think that's more to say that Ace died, and it makes him stronger. Something like that.
We don't say that.
But yeah, anyways, it usually makes a lot of sense, and I like that a lot about this game. So yeah. All right. Next and final thing we like, number 1, is the character kit design. So we like the way they design characters in this game because they never feel the same. What do you think about it?
So this is like the main reason that I love Bounty Rush. It's just every character that comes out, mostly, I mean, like maybe an occasional like step up character will feel like whatever, but generally, like 90% of the time, for every new character that comes out, something new gets brought to the table, and so it feels like could be game changing.
Yeah.
And it's like different things, like when the dash people came out, like when Kizaru came out, when you could dash across the map, that was entirely like new. And then you have the counters that came out.
Yeah.
So Ace is the first counter, I think.
Ace,
came out.
Ace was the first counter.
Yeah. It just brings up different styles of gameplay. People can't just go wailing their skills out.
Yeah.
And yeah, just everything, like the game's just always changing in that manner.
Yeah, and then they have characters with counter, but also characters with charge, like Bullet. Who else has a charge? The new Kid.
Bullet, Sengoku, Kid.
Oh yeah, Sengoku's a charge, right? I forgot.
Yeah.
Someone else. There's one guy I can't remember.
Apu, my boy Apu.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Apu has one where you can move as well. So like every charge feels different. Bullet's charge is a regular look up and then punch the floor. Sengoku becomes Buddha, where he has something in front. Kid sucks you in and then does a spin. Apu, you can run around while using your... So every charge feels different. The Shanks counter feels different than the Ace counter, which feels different than the Urush counter. A regular launch forward skill feels different. Apu's... Urush has a just run forward, but it feels different than others. Rayleigh, for example, his dash feels different than what's his name, Bullet's dash, which feels different than Kaido's dash. So every skill feels different. Every character plays different. Like even Hina's a character that, you know, I'm surprised came out. But like, goddamn, she's out and she's very unique. No one else does what Hina does. Right? You know, when I play against a character, it feels like a different character. No character feels the same, which is what makes this game so much fun, is how they can make every character feel different, from combos to skills to traits and where they excel at. Right? And the traits also, of course, you know, some characters are good in their treasure area, some characters are good in opponent's treasure area, some people have cooldown, some people get like extra things extra rewards when teammate dies, when you're winning, when you're losing. So much difference in every character. You will never find two characters that feel the same, and it's amazing. And we have range characters as well, short range characters, medium range characters. Man, there's so much, right? There's so much. I love it. I fucking love this game for that. And those are the 10 points, right?
Yes.
Bless you, Bounty. Bless the game you've created. But fuck the way you handled it, man. Like, seriously. I know this has been a positive video, but honestly, fuck Bandai for dealing with the game the way they do. They do amazing things, but they just don't want to take that extra step forward to make this an amazing gacha game, right? Server issues and so many others plague the game. And to find out more, check out Roman's video. Yay! Look at that transition. So smooth. All right, so... it's been 24 minutes we've been recording, so I think that's a good point to end it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you disagree with any of these points. Maybe there's other points we forgot to talk about. You know, like login rewards are nice. The amount of just rewards we get could be nice. Maybe something you like and we missed out. Maybe you like the leaks. I don't, but maybe you do. You like their Twitter. I don't know. But yeah, that being said, thank you so much, Roman, for joining me in this. And any last words?
Thank you for having me, homeboy, and hopefully we'll get Smoothie and Cracker soon. And that's all I hope for.
All right, yeah. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.
Yeah.